The Women's Prize for Fiction is so important because it celebrates books written by women, and unfortunately we do still live in a world where women's voices are often sidelined or not treated with as much respect as men's voices. So it is still really important to have a prize that celebrates women's fiction in this way. I've been a supporter of the Women's Prize for Fiction from the time that it was launched, and I've written in the press more than once about why it's so important to have a prize that awards women's fiction. So I was delighted to finally join the prize as a judge. The other judges are great. It's really great to meet them and to start talking about the books already. I think as a reader, what you're looking for in a book, you're always looking for an author that has a distinctive voice, that can build a world that you can really enter and believe in. And those books always stand out for you, they come alive. They're the books that are unforgettable, that you always carry with you. I'm only in an early stage of the reading, but already I've read books that I think are great books, books that I would be glad to recommend to anyone. It seems to me to be a very, very good year in terms of just the calibre of writers we already know about whose books have been entered for the prize. But I do hope they're going to be writers there as well that we haven't heard of, that we're going to be able to put alongside those well-known writers. I'm a really fast reader, so I always read a book cover to cover. If I like a book or if I'm reviewing it, then I'll always go back and read it more than once, but it's very, very easy for me to be able to read the number of books we've got on the, entered for this prize. I mean, the way the prize works is you read an allocated number of books, and the chair of the judges reads all the books, and then we come together and read all the books that are long-listed that the other judges recommend. Well, for me, it's really the chance to read seriously and talk about books with other people that love reading fiction. I mean, I used to do a lot of reviewing. I used to work on the books pages of The Independent, and then I was a reviewer for The Guardian. But in the last few years, I've moved away from doing that kind of journalism. I now run a charity and I do campaigning. So for me, this is an opportunity to go back to one of the things I love most, which is reading books, talking about books, thinking about books. I think it has actually become a really important prize. It's interesting to see how some of the authors that the prize awarded have really become what we see as really kind of central voices, I think, in fiction now. So I think it has become a prize that readers feel they can trust. That if a book is awarded the Women's Prize for Fiction, people do really see that as a stamp of quality, which is fantastic.